Oh, oh God. Don't do that.
Like this and like that and like this and like this. Like this.
Well, that was terrible. But I wanted to make a little video about the API Liquid Master Test Kit because I've noticed a lot of people online doing this incorrectly. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use this correctly. Where most of the focus is going to be on the nitrate test because I even seen Primetime Aquatics testing this wrong. I'm not saying that you're not going to get accurate results, but if you're not using this test per the manufacturer instructions, there's a reason why they say you got to do these things a certain way to get the best results is why. So let's go through doing a nitrate test, and I'll talk to you about it going through it. All right, so right here I have a test kit ready to go, a glass vial filled up with water from my 29-gallon tank. Okay, we're gonna start off with bottle 1 on the nitrate test. Make sure you fill the water up to the white line on the vial. Right, very simple. The first part I see people really messing this test up is they don't shake it well enough. You know, you really, particularly with the nitrate test, they tell you 30 seconds vigorously, right? Bang it off the bottom of your hand upside down. You really need to get this solution stirred up well. Okay. Now, for sake of the video, I already did this shaking these bottles up prior, just so it didn't take as long at the video. But you need to understand how important it is for bottle 1 and bottle 2 that you need to shake them 30 seconds to 60 seconds vigorously. And now for this part, when you're putting the test in, you need to make sure you're fully upside down, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the reason is so you can get full formity of a full drop in there. If you're coming in sideways, you're not going to get the formity of a full drop. The directions tell you to do that, and they tell you that for a reason. After you got bottle 1 in, and this is another part people skip, you need to take bottle 1 before you add bottle 2. You need to thoroughly mix it and shake it vigorously so that the solution mixes with the water well. This is before we add bottle 2. I'll shake it like this, invert it even like this, and when I'm done, ping the cap a few times. Get the stuff that's stuck in the cap back down in. Okay. Now we're ready for nitrate test bottle 2, right? Same thing. Bang it off the palm of your hand. Shake it really good. I would normally do this for 30 to almost a minute. 30 seconds to almost a minute. But like I said, I did this prior to save some time in the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, on that dropping part, when it comes to their pH test, it's about impossible to get that bottle with their pH test upside down because for whatever reason, API's pH bottles, they suck. It comes out of there like a freaking freight train. No matter what you do, I've tried everything. You cannot put that bottle vertically and do as they say because it just comes out too fast. After you got both solutions in, this is another part where I see people messing up, not shaking it long enough. They'll shake it and set it down. I will shake it for 30 to 60 seconds as told to do until, I mean, you can see it changing colors while I'm shaking it. We're going to an orange now, right? This is what you have to do. Invert it a couple times. Shake it. Mix the solution really well. Ping the cap so you get the stuff that's stuck back down in. Then you have to let it sit for 5 minutes. You can't just do this and check it. You need to let it sit for 5 minutes so it can get to the value that the water parameters are at. You got to be patient with this test. If you're an impatient person like myself, I will suggest the Aquarium Co-op multi-test strips for you to test your water as they are just as accurate and you can go around a lot quicker and test your tanks. I do both. I like to have backup tests just in case one fails because I did one time have an Aquarium Co-op multi-test strip give me a false reading with ammonia, and then when I tested it with my API test kit, it tested good. I think it was just that one strip because the very next strip was totally fine. It happens, but I do like to use multiple test strips. Plus, that's nice because if you're out of one, you still have the other until you get the other one, and vice versa. I want to tell you about a little bit of a tip talking about this API test kit. When you're done with these and you're rinsing them in your tap water and you're rinsing the vials out, if you're not going to be using it and you're just going to let it dry, that's fine. But if you don't have a lot of these vials and you need to use that same glass vial again, you want to make sure that you take a paper towel and get all that tap water out of it. I have spoke about this in a video in the past, and the reason why is because if you don't get that residual tap water out before you test your tank water again, you're going to get a false reading because now you've got a little bit of tap water in your glass vial, and it's going to give you a false reading. But that's it, guys. Just a quick video on how to properly use the API Master Liquid Test Kit. And what I showed you here with the nitrates goes across the board with all of them: ammonia, nitrate, and pHs. But I focused on the nitrate because that's the one that takes the longest, and where I see a lot of people failing at doing it correctly. But take the same mentality to all the other ones, and you'll be good to go. The patience is the key, and you'll get an accurate reading every time if you do take these steps. So let me know what you thought. We'll put some comments below. Give me some experience when you were testing water, if you had any fails or anything like that, and give me your input. So I appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping by, and until next video, guys, be safe.